Hi, Phil.
Hey, baby.
Now it's working. That's good to know because it blew my mind that this was not working even when I disconnected it, put it on a speaker, and put my microphone next to it. You weren't
That was
hearing it.
funny.
I was like, what?
So, Phil, tell me about your lifeguarding job.
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. I was mentored under the great David Hasselhoff.
Are you
He's back.
serious?
He's back. Hi, Jesse.
Jesse? Jesse?
Jesse.
Jesse?
Jesse.
Hang up and
Jesse.
call us back.
Oh, no, there he is.
All right, I think I got this.
Jesse. Jesse.
Science, bitches.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
That's how I feel right now.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is John Riley. I am the Couchmaster General. I am Jace Down. I am John C. Riley. With me, as always, is my two other cohorts. He has shiny locks, who are brown, and so
Gray.
is his pants.
No, inside my pants, my underwear is brown. My hair is gray, and I have a gray beard. Hi, everybody. It's Phil, the Issues Guy. Good to be here.
And with us is a man who enjoys painting and drinking and
Long walks on the beach.
long walks on the beach, and he likes his hair teased. It's Jesse.
I just like to be teased.
Ooh.
See, you're lucky I didn't choose. You're lucky I didn't choose to use this one. This man is so annoying that if I ever wanted to kill myself, I would climb up his ego and then jump down to his IQ. It's Jesse.
I like that.
Oh.
That's funny. Wait, was that
Little
about
Miss
me?
Muffet, Santa Tuffet.
Kill
Oh.
you.
I love you.
I
Welcome to the
love
show.
you.
Welcome to the Couchmasters. We are hanging out here. It's good to have all three of us together. So we have
It is.
D-Ray and Spirits. So let's just give this a little shot.
DENNIS.
Dennis. Dennis is no longer with us, but he is in with us with the Spirits. Because
I'm also in spirits. I'm
Spirits.
drinking heavily
You're
right
drinking
now.
Spirits, but he's
I am.
in Spirits. We still love him, so... Anyway, moving on, we have a lot of really interesting things for the show. First off, in TV news,
Boom, boom, boom.
since it's funny because we normally film the show. We actually normally record the show on Sundays, so this probably wouldn't have made the show if it was actually recorded yesterday. But last night's Family Guy and Seth MacFarlane and his genius.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. What happened?
Spoiler alert. Family Guy killed off Brian.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
And wait, replaced him with a guy from The Sopranos doing a voice of another dog.
It's
Like
fantastic.
a gangster dog from New Jersey.
That's nice.
Yeah, isn't that
What?
perfect? Isn't that perfect?
So, Phil, if you want to play that clip, just a real clip. We have Phil playing the clips because for some reason
did you send me that clip? Oh, one
yes,
sec.
I did.
Give me a second.
You want
Give
to
me a
pull it
second.
up?
Yeah,
For
I got
some
it. Give
reason
me a
they
second.
couldn't hear my audio clips like this.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Is he gonna be okay?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Griffin, but Brian's injuries are just too severe for us to save him. I don't know how much longer he has, but I suggest that you all go in and say your goodbyes.
You got hit by a car.
Of
Oh my
course.
God.
This is not gonna go.
Brian, no!
I can't believe it. You really...
Rough.
Damn it, Brian, you can't
Rough.
die.
Very rough.
We do so many things together.
Walk
We
on,
were gonna
walk,
become
walk,
real
walk, walk.
servants. I was gonna be a little better than you, but we were both gonna be good.
You guys, I think Brian's trying to say something.
You've given me a wonderful life. I love you all.
If this show completely was devoid of emotion, I might have emotion about this.
Do you know how inappropriate? Do you know how inappropriate would they be if they cut to? Whoops.
We got a wicked echo on you, dude.
How about now?
Again.
Is it better?
Much.
Okay, sorry about that. I think that because Phil had his audio probably pretty loud. But, yeah, do you know how inappropriate it would have been if they went to a cutscene? This reminds me of the time where Ben Vereen was at Abe Lincoln's
most
funeral.
appropriate thing for the show.
Yes, exactly. So, anyway, to keep spirits up. So they replaced him with some New Jersey dog.
Yeah. I haven't been watching the show, I can't lie, so I'm not going to say I'm, like, caught up. I read this in a news story. Yeah, I believe it's the guy who played Bobby Bacala on The Sopranos is doing a voice.
What, Little Stevie?
No. That he played Syl on The Sopranos, Little Stevie. It's his name's Tony something, I believe. He's really big and fat.
Tony Siragusa? No.
No, not Tony Siragusa.
I didn't even know.
That's a very big individual. Tony Siragusa played professional football, and he works for.
He's an Italian man from The Sopranos. That really narrows it down. That's like, hey, if you look at a group of Chinese people and go, hey, guess one is squinting. Guess one is the man. Guess one is happy. I don't know. It blurs line. Is that racist? I'm not even sure.
Oh, excuse me.
Tony Sirico.
Yes, who played Polly
Tony
Walnuts?
Sirocco, yeah.
Polly Walnuts.
Oh, Polly Walnuts. Okay. Oh, really? That guy? The old one with the white hair? Yeah. Interesting.
He is now on The Family Guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I now have Hulu. I have the Hulu up. I'm gonna watch this episode after we're done with this because what the fuck?
Yeah.
Brian was such an integral part of the show. He was like the anchor to everyone else's insanity.
Who the hell is? I don't see Stewie melding quite well with this other new character, this other new dog. So you know, it'd be funny if they just brought the gay dog back. That would have been hysterical.
I would have loved that. Brian's gay cousin.
Yes, Brian's gay cousin. Yeah, with the horn. Trust me, it's funny, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I
But
can't lie. I don't really. I mean, I care in a sense because he was one of my favorite guys on Family Guy. I don't care in the sense because I haven't watched Family Guy in years because I think the quality's dropped off so much. I think it was really funny the first couple seasons, but the same joke got old very quick.
Given the choice of Simpsons and Family Guy, which are both kind of like irrelevant to me or whatever, it sounds like you're saying something about Simpsons. But which one would you watch before? Like if somebody held a gun to your head, which one?
Right now?
Yeah.
It depends.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. What season of Simpsons?
Current now. Current. It's all current.
Current?
Yeah.
Fuck that, Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Family Guy at this point.
Yeah, because I think Simpsons is trying to stir up certain things because they killed. Well, they didn't kill off. God, poor Miss Krabappel. The voice actor for her
passed away.
Yeah, she passed away, so they had to get rid. You know what I did not know? I did not know that Flanders married Miss Krabappel.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I just remember seeing that as far as showing how irrelevant that show was because I was like, whatever. I was like, oh wow, that's cute, that's funny because I know she was married to Principal Belding or whatever his name is.
I don't think they were ever married. I think they dated for a while.
So does this mean that Brian's not going to be there for the Simpsons Family Guy crossover? Oh, that sucks.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, it's a cartoon too. Let's discuss that. Is this like a permanent thing? Is this gonna be a permanent part of the show, or is he gonna come back in a couple episodes when Stewie invents a time machine and brings him back to life or something?
No.
See, that's a good point. From what the writers' room says, and yes, there's a writers' room on Family Guy. Surprisingly,
there sure is.
And they said someone threw out the idea and they all got wet over the idea and thinking about what they could do on the upcoming episodes after that. So Jesse, I have a feeling that you might be very right. It's not like the guy who does his voice is leaving the show. I'm sure Brian will be back.
So what are you trying to say, that they're gonna go against canon when they do the thing and they're gonna try to make
Family Guy? Give me a break.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, the thing is, you got the current storyline. Do you think they're actually gonna go back, and set it before Brian died, just so they can be relevant and catch more viewers?
No, I think what they'll end up doing is having Brian come back as a hologram, like Obi-Wan Kenobi,
like Tupac or something.
Or something like that.
Oh, hold on here. Think how many characters have died, quote unquote, on that show? Like in the flashbacks and everything. Like there's all kinds of crazy shit that happens on that show. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities that he just shows up in the next episode, or Stewie goes back in time in a time machine and stops the car from hitting him, or any number of things that they can come up with.
Yeah, if we want to get into Family Guy canon here, if we really want to rip it apart, time travel has been invented in the Family Guy universe. So he can be good. He can go back and Back to the Future this whole situation.
Okay, we're going to put a pin on that, and we're actually going to move on to our next story. It's also on Saturday, unbeknownst to me. I actually thought that it was at a regular time, but BBC America and BBC and all the stations and channels around the world aired the Doctor Who's 50th anniversary. Doctor Who, yes. You know who Doctor Who is?
Who?
Doctor Who, relevant. 50-year anniversary. It was aired at 2:45.
The longest-running science fiction television show. The longest-running television show ever.
Can I finish?
Can you finish?
Can I finish?
Can you finish?
Thank you. Well, it's around 2:30, 2:45. They actually aired it simultaneously around the world. Unbeknownst to me that I was actually out doing errands and stuff, so I did not know. And then I went out with my brothers out in Boston, so I was actually able to catch it up when I actually was able to sit down at home with Nikki. Lights are down, Christmas lights are up, and we're actually able to enjoy that. And I know that you guys probably haven't watched it because, A, Phil, you're not a Doctor Who fan, and Jesse, you probably don't have cable, so you weren't able to check that out. So,
fuck cable.
Yeah, but there's different ways to get the shows. That's how I got it, because I don't think it was available on Comcast on demand, so I wasn't quite sure. So I just downloaded it and was able to watch it later on. So why am I getting your text messages on Facebook late? So that's really weird. I just got restarting my computer right now. Anyway, it was really interesting because I loved it, but there were plot holes in the show itself. That was
now I have a question, John.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was this taking all of the previous doctors, all doctors that are still alive right now, and putting them in a big situation, kind of like Turtles Forever was for Ninja Turtles? Did this bring everything together?
Strangely enough, yes, but not through the whole entire episode. The episode consisted of a time hole and how everything was matched because John Hurt, who revealed himself at the end, showed up in this episode. He was apparently kind of like the Doctor before the Doctor, the guy who was responsible, spoilers, for the destruction of Gallifrey and all the Daleks during the Time War. Because he launched a nuke or something that destroyed like the whole entire planet. So the reason why the Doctor he did not want to think about his past was because in his previous life, he's the reason why he killed children and everything through this bomb. So, and for some reason, times got switched, and they kept intersecting, and they all met it with each other. It was the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, and John Hurt, who was the original one. So, literally, it was before he killed everybody, and these two remembered what they did because it was a very integral part of their life. So, I don't want to ruin anything as far as the storyline. I do know that all the Doctors made an appearance at the end. And it was really cool. For a split second, they showed Peter Capaldi, who is the new Doctor, amongst all the Doctors helping out. And it was and they just showed an eye line of him. I'm like, oh, my heart skipped a beat when I saw him. I was like, oh, I cannot wait. I got so excited on seeing them. So,
which Doctor is the Hobbit guy?
Oh, he is the.
I don't believe he was involved, was he?
No. Sylvester McCoy is a Doctor. Yes, he was in the Hobbit movie. So he's the nature wizard. So I can't remember what his name is.
That the Doctors who were not invited to do the special made their own special about them trying to get into the special.
I did hear about that, but I know that the Fifth Doctor was not involved. He did not make it, but Tom Baker did make it to the episode. He was actually in the 50th anniversary one, of course, because they had the two most favorited and coveted people that the fans love. The Fourth Doctor,
the old
the 10th
guy
Doctor.
in the museum.
Yes, he was. Yes, that's correct. So, what do you call it? Yeah, I know that I think the Sylvester McCoy was the 6th Doctor, if I am correct. Pretty sure he is. He was the one, he's a very short guy, wore a bowler, kind of wore tan clothing. I don't know. I think he got shot, and that's how he regenerated. So, he got shot in a bad neighborhood.
That's how mundane for the Doctor.
Yeah, everybody else is like prolific, saving the world. being exposed to radiation.
And he's walking around Harlem.
You know, that's hearsay. If you guys have a problem with that, or if you feel that I'm wrong, email me at jstownshow@gmail.com. Phil, can you just play a little bit of that trailer, just so we can talk a little bit over it?
Give me a second. Here we go.
And hopefully no ads will pop up. That would be young.
I'd admit all of them. There's one life I've tried. Very hard to forget.
So there was no real there was no real history or trying to find out who Doctor Who was.
What was that, John?
You can actually cut that out right there. So it seems like every time I get close to the microphone, I get doubled up. So I'll probably play the next clip on my computer just so we don't have to run into that problem. So there was no quest to find out who Doctor Who was or who killed him or any other thing. It was pretty much essentially it was fan service. But it was great that they were actually able to do a fan service episode in celebration of the 50th anniversary. So the pretty cool thing that I liked was they did this, and also they have plans of making not a biography, but a movie that's based on the people that created Doctor Who, like the people putting together and trying to film the first Doctor Who.
So a
series.
Doctor Who biopic of just the story.
Yeah. I was about to say biography, but yeah, they're actually working on a biopic of Doctor Who, like the original start, when it was originally not he wasn't a Time Lord. It was just really weird. I think he turned into a Time Lord, or they actually involved the Time Lord aspect after the first Doctor. So because I think that he was penalized. And that was his punishment for defying the Gallifreyans, I think. But it was just weird because originally it was a special. That was it. Originally, Doctor Who, or the character of Doctor Who, was just a human who was a detective, and then they created the show with the character being a Gallifreyan and then crossing certain people. I'm getting really weird into the nut nerd corner, so I will move on from that. So,
see, that's really interesting to me.
I could talk for hours and hours about Doctor Who, but we only have a short amount of time for the show.
Bum.
Bum, bum,
Keep it
snappy. Next one. You know that PS4 has their primarily streaming program called Twitch. Twitch TV is a very popular streaming service that a lot of people use, primarily gamers, to stream out. I wouldn't say speed runs, because actually speed runs are not allowed anymore on Twitch.tv, according to some new regulations. But a lot of people do.
Not really?
Well, they've been cracking down, because the thing is, more or less, it's like you've done it before, and if you don't really hold a record on it, or if you're not doing it legitimately for a record, if you're just doing it for fun, it's almost like doing this show on Twitch.tv will get us bumped off, because because we're not talking exclusively about games. It's not a gaming platform TV show. So, but other shows are able to get away with that because their focus is a video show or live show pertaining to video games in general. So. But that's why we sometimes record on Justin.tv. I don't know. Someday we'll be able to do a live show on Justin.tv where we don't have to worry about stuff, and we can just, once we take it, then we can just cut it down and edit it and put it online for everybody to listen to. So I guess they get a little extra if they actually listen to it live. So. But PS4 has the. I don't think Xbox One has this ability.
They do have the feature. It just hasn't been rolled out yet. Both systems can do the streaming directly to Twitch and do Ustream.
Really, both ones? Because I only heard of PS4 being able to do that.
No, the Xbox One can definitely do that. It just can't do it yet. They're not unveiling.
Until next year. Yeah, that's right, until 2014. That's correct. But PS4 is allowed to do that now, and one of the great things that people are able to do in conjunction to streaming on PS4 is using something called the Playroom, which is actually really cool because there's a lot of small, fun games that you can actually play with the Playroom, because literally it generates little robots that run around at the bottom of the screen. So literally, if you're standing up or if you're at a desk, they'll be walking around the desk and looking at you and trying to talk to you, not talk to you, but trying to touch you and stuff. And if you touch them, they'll interact. So it's a really cool way of actually doing that. But one particular thing was, like I was telling, I think I was telling you, Phil, the fact that like there's a co-host 3000 kind of from Spill.com, kind of like a little bot that flies around. And one particular show that just started less than a week ago has gotten unbelievable praise on Twitch.tv, and it's called The Spartan Show, where they were actually giving away a lot of stuff. He was giving away his old PS3. He was giving away PS3 games. He had a raffle for the PS4, but he was also taking live phone calls, and it was hysterical because the majority of the phone calls he was actually taking were kind of like prank calls, but he was getting upwards of 5,000 people watching at one time.
Wow.
So that was insane hearing that. Let me see if I actually, no, I can't bring that up because that is an audio Audacity file, and we are recording on that right now, but I did have a little clip of him singing but the thing is, a lot of people that I've actually heard on Howard Stern, they don't know how to, take prank callers, and they get frustrated, but this guy was just completely smooth. Him and his wife. So, and somebody actually called in and did, like, the Never Gonna Give You Up. He tried to rickroll them, and he just smiled at the camera, and as soon as he was done, he goes, all set? And he goes, thanks for letting me sing that. He goes, no problem, have a great night. But the cool thing was that a lot of people actually paid attention, not just great viewership, but Adam Boyes, who is the former director and the former director of production at Capcom USA and the current head publisher at SCEA, was actually able to call into the show. So let me see if I can bring this up right now. Yes, I want to open up this link. So
Do it.
Right here.
Control, click that.
I got that.
Hey, you're live on the Spartan Show. Where are you calling from?
Calling from California. What's going on, guys?
Not much. How you doing?
Good, man. It's pretty cool that you guys are using the Twitch stream on PS4 for your own game show.
Well, I appreciate it, man. This is cool. It's cool to actually hear from you guys, too.
Wait, who is this? Adam?
I work at Sony. Yeah, I work at Sony. And it's,
You can barely hear him, but
people doing like a live show. I think it's pretty rad.
Right on.
But if you can see the visual and stuff, I don't know. I can share this with you, Jesse. But if you can see the visual, it's really cool to have a little tiny.
I saw a little bit of it.
Okay,
yeah, it's
little
really
tiny robot flying around and stuff. So, and they added that as a part. Like if they smack him, they'll freeze your face or like shoot laser beams at your head. So it was pretty cool. But the audio is not really that good because it was a capture off of a capture. For some reason, somebody was trying to record the Twitch, and
as we learned from the movie Multiplicity, a copy of a copy.
A copy of his copy. Do you know what they did not use? Where is it? Where's the preferred program for all people who want to jack stuff off the internet that they can't download? It is Camtasia Studio 8. Go get yourself some Camtasia Studio 8 if you want to rip and record video that you're not allowed to download and catch all those great moments. So, but it's
thanks to our sponsor.
Thanks to our sponsor.
Little product placement.
Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Camtasia Studio 8. So it was really cool because he was actually, even Shu Yoshida was actually watching the stream, and he actually said that on Twitch. Shu Yoshida, if you don't know, guys, is the president of Sony Worldwide Studios, pretty much the head of Sony, more or less. So being able to have that great exposure was awesome. But of course, you always have your losers. So somebody who does not know what the hell they're doing, does not play games, just wants to go on and use their Sony Eye to broadcast themselves doing really stupid things in the Playroom. One being Sony Samurai 400, who just mucked around, acted like a complete asshole, did some inappropriate things, like, you know, as far as jokes or trying to hump things. But of course, we have the true winners. Dark Cobra, all one word, DarkObra. Dark Cobra, where...
That's not spelled right.
DRCKOBRA. That's what his... Yes, he did, but that's his screen name. Get over it. Okay, unfortunately...
I'm well over it.
Yeah, okay, great. When he started the stream, him and his wife sat down on the couch and just started drinking and drinking and drinking without playing any games whatsoever, streaming on Twitch.
Oh,
and then she passes out.
Playing the game. Oh, yeah.
They're playing the game, the drinking game. So
the dirty game,
and they actually got
who
viewers.
passes out first?
They got viewers for some reason, but they didn't even interact with them. But the weirdest thing is, not the weirdest thing, the most disgusting thing was that this guy actually, when his wife passed out, he started to take off her top and show everybody who was watching her boobs, and then considered, oh, you know what, it's a great idea. Let's just strip her completely naked. Yeah, that's great.
Then the Playroom suddenly turns into chat roulette.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. That's hysterical, because the thing is, I know that a lot of people have brought up the fact that, like, you know, literally, if Sony developed a way to bring up a disclaimer saying, or a page before you think, hey, do you know how to use Twitch.tv here, or even without them saying, oh, yeah, sure I do. Okay, here's what you need to know. You got to be playing a game. You got to be doing game-oriented stuff. You have to follow by Twitch.tv's rules and regulations. You can't be doing this. So, but it just seems like they're using it to their advantage of for I don't know, less than stellar performances and trying to elicit things. Because I just don't think... I think that Twitch.tv is a great platform for everybody to share video gaming experiences, speedruns, maybe few and far between, but being able to show, like... have shows like Man vs. Game, or Video Games Awesome, or Towley, or a lot of great guys are out there doing it, making work of these games, treating their fans and their subscribers. Go ahead, Phil.
That's the danger where in these new systems, when you're giving the people the ability to kind of easily stream immediately to the internet, not have to work for it like you used to have to do in some senses. By making it this easy, it's easy to use it for nefarious.
Yeah, and even if that, they would just ignore all the rules and all the warnings. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure that guy got banned. I think for life, maybe, but it doesn't really stop somebody from getting a new thing. What they need to do is brick their system and stuff for breaking breaking rules and regulations, because I'm pretty sure the same stuff that goes by Twitch should apply to PS4 on their streaming capabilities, or just preventing them from getting online and using that function. Jesse?
I forgot what I was going to say. I'm drinking.
Jesse.
Jesse. Well, that doesn't help me get my concentration back. So this asshole got his wife naked on PlayStation 4 camera thing.
Yeah.
What's it called?
In the Playroom. No, actually,
Playroom.
Yeah, I think they were in the Playroom. I'm not quite sure.
So he was playing in his Playroom, so to speak.
I can't confirm that he was in the Playroom. I know that he was broadcasting live over the web, and I did not see any of the little widgets or little robots in the bottom screen. I think he was just streaming, just him sitting on the couch with his wife.
Was he using toys? No, sorry.
So is PlayStation, the Sony guys, are they new to the internet? Is this their first time being exposed to
no? But I think that, you know, what's funny that they never thought about it. The first thing that people did online was putting boobies on it. Yeah. It's a good point. I don't know why they didn't think about that. So
porn and gambling.
That's the only thing people do on the internet. That's like the Facebook just recently. It took them what 11 years, but they finally got past pornography as the biggest website on the internet.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but I mean, if you took all the pornography sites, every single one of them, they still overwhelm everything else on the internet.
It's true.
What drives cyberspace. So when you put a camera on a video game system, of course this is gonna fucking happen. I don't know why anyone's surprised by this.
Yeah. Well, you know, it just reminds me of Ed Norton in Fight Club. Now, why'd you do that? I wanted to destroy something beautiful. That's literally what they're doing. They're taking a beautiful thing, almost like the corruption of 2chan. 4chan was created from 2chan.
She's okay looking.
What, the wife?
Yeah.
Meh. But it's still. But look at the guy.
The point of it, though, is, you know, I'm
Did you see the husband?
Yeah, he's kind of a
He's a
douchebag.
winner.
I don't like him at all. But like, it's one thing if it's like consensual, but like this chick's passed out. So even if she's pretending,
that's ground for divorce right there.
Yeah, right. I'm kind of curious to find out like what's gonna happen with the story.
Who knows? It will probably die. The only thing remaining of this debacle is a picture, that single picture right here, because for some reason they were able to destroy all evidence of it. But like I said to Phil before the show, that it did exist somewhere, and it probably does somewhere in some subreddits or live leak. It'll probably come out later. Who knows? If they can drag up some Thundercats bloopers or Alf saying the N-word, I'm pretty sure they can come up with that. So
Wait, what?
You've never even seen or heard the Alf saying the N-word video?
Oh man, I'm gonna in a second.
No. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Okay.
Don't put it. No, because that's wrong.
That's wrong. It's inappropriate.
Wrong. Yeah, don't put it on the show. The N-word is bad, people. Racial
equality for everybody. But watch it later, because I think Alf is pretending like he has Tourette's, and it's behind the scenes before they're actually filming the legit show. So it's just like he's like, "Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy," and then all of a sudden he just starts saying the word. So it's quite
it's on Live Leak.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, so watch it later. Well, moving on.
This up. Let's get this over with. Let's finish the show so I can listen to this.
Yes. But to wrap up the actual Twitch.tv thing, the latest report from Kotaku says that PS4 and Xbox One is no. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm actually looking at something else right now. Kotaku claims that now Twitch is taking a harder look at PS4's Playroom after live streaming debacle that's going on, and probably putting a stranglehold on anybody for doing that as far as restrictions, applying for certain things, having to run in like, this is what I'm doing. It's going to be... I don't know. It's probably not going to be as easy, but it's still going to be easy. So, unfortunately,
I don't recommend them doing this, but the only way to deter people from broadcasting nudie pictures of themselves or nudie images of themselves is to threaten to brick their systems.
No, there's another way to do it.
What's that?
Give them a channel to do it. Give them a separate adult channel so they can do that shit.
Yeah, a different room called the
X-rated
Playroom.
Because there's going to be people who are going to do this no matter what. No matter what happens, there's going to be people trying to show their dicks and boobs on the internet.
It's a crotch party right up in here.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay. Well, also, we're going to lightly touch because it seems like everybody, because this is not an Xbox One, PS4, fanboy warfare, CNN headline news bullshit. We're just saying that, like, none of us own the new next-gen console, but I know that I've seen a bunch of different things as far as major problems that are happening with with one particular console, which is the Xbox One, whether it be HDMI output problems or disk drive grinding, where people were actually recording the sound of you putting in the CD and going ngung, 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 ngung. It was like kind of ridiculous. And right now, Microsoft does not have a solution for that. So that makes me say, well, I'm not even going to think about getting an Xbox One, even though it's a home theater perfect thing and all in one. It's like, no. It's like, if I want to buy a video game system, I'll buy it. It's almost like what they're saying, like the way that they're selling things. It's almost like, okay, you want a video game system? Buy the PS4. If you want a entertainment center, buy the Xbox One. I think that goes along with what you were saying earlier, how they're the guy earlier today was saying that he's like, we're trying to get away from gaming and all that other stuff. What did you say about that, Phil?
There's a news report earlier about first to touch upon just what you were saying quickly before I lose the thought. It's interesting that the situation is reversed. If you remember in last generation with the PS3, it was all talk about how it was going to be the center of your home entertainment, blah blah blah, and the Xbox 360 was all about gaming. So it's just interesting how it's flipped. But what I was reading earlier is some guy towards some higher up at Microsoft was talking about how he doesn't feel really comfortable about this whole situation with the Xbox One because Microsoft's like $1 billion in the hole on it, and it's not something they usually do. And he thinks that the company should be swaying away from the video game system, that the future of gaming is in handheld tablets and pushing that market, and our shareholders, to make money, we need to focus on that and eventually probably ditch this whole Xbox thing. So
fuck your own face.
That's what I gotta say about that guy.
I'm paraphrasing a little bit of the news story. It was in Forbes today, so check that out. Let me see if I can get some facts.
I will massacre you.
That is definitely a market that's emerging right now. Let's give the guy credit. He knows he's not wrong.
Yeah, but they should tell people about that instead of sneakily trying to say they're like video game system, and if it doesn't work out, like, hey, at least you have a home theater system. Yay!
There's a way to sell it.
Sorry about that.
It's almost like selling a girl saying that she has a nice personality.
Well, these guys have been dropping the ball on the Xbox One marketing right from the beginning.
Yes.
So they've already dropped they said we've estimated around 4.2 million Xbox units sold. We think that number will be closer to between 3 and almost 4. And if that's the case, we're going to be losing about 5 to 10% on the Xbox One console at this point, and it's a negative gross margin, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he was just talking doom and gloom and saying that to balance off the money, we need to go to different entertainment platforms to make money on this, which is funny since they've been trying to sell this thing on the fact that it's the center of your entertainment console universe. Yeah. And basically, this guy is saying, oh, no, you need to buy other Microsoft products to make back that money.
No,
so
it's no bigger than it's kind of like it's a larger transaction. I wouldn't say it's a microtransaction, but also they hyped so many things throughout the year this last year. Remember the projector thing that they said, not going to happen, never going to happen, never going to happen. They released a report
that looked awesome
2 months ago that said that it's never going to happen. It's not plausible. That was a demo that somebody thought of, and it's never going to happen because no one's going to want to buy a projector. No one's going to want to do this. It was pretty much like somebody, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a beta thing, like someone creates like something at MIT and they show it off at a expo, and it's never going to happen. The other thing is, it's unfortunate that everybody, they want you to buy all these different things, and they're straying away from straying away from the video games itself and releasing small amounts of games, but trying to hit you up on TV and talking to your Xbox and everything. It's like, you know what? I can talk to regular people. I don't need to talk to a computer system to make me happy and stuff. So. Oh, yeah, the other thing, this is the one last point. I'm sorry to Jesse to knock you off. The Xbox One has sold more than 1 million consoles, but that's worldwide. That doesn't mean all in the U.S. But the PS4 has sold more than 1 million just in the U.S., so that just shows that, strangely enough, the PS4 is actually doing really good inside the U.S. territories, and that's not even including Japan. And I know full well from the experience of Xbox 360 that the Microsoft Xbox One is not going to do well in Japan.
Nope, not at all.
Not even a little bit.
No, it's going to be like handhelds on Nintendo and PS4. That's where it's at. So, and also, because the thing is, I got to give it to that as far as Nintendo keeping strong, even though I've seen news reports saying that the Wii U is not a must-buy console, but still, I think that Nintendo
I read
is
that,
just
and
happy.
I completely disagree with that article. I think at this point right now, it has the most selection of games you can get if you're going to buy one of the 3 consoles right now.
I think it's got the most potential.
No, like they're gonna laugh at this. A couple years down the road, the Wii U is still gonna be around, and it's just gonna be even better and stuff. So, all right,
they're going after a different market.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to be the second system. They're saying, and they said this with the Wii too. We know you're going to buy one of those 2 other systems. What we think is get our system too, because we dare you not to have fun playing our games.
Oh, it's so much fun. Oh, I definitely enjoy play. I enjoyed Wii U extensively while playing that with you, and I think I enjoyed it more playing at your house than I did at Evan's house, just because even Zombie U was great. I don't know. It's just it was an interesting game, but I don't see myself playing through the campaign. I loved playing the Mario.
And I just need to mention, I got the brand new Mario 3D World.
Oh, how is that?
It's unfuckable.
It looks so good.
Oh, I have such an erection over that game.
Yeah, being able to play as Princess Peach again and flying around there and doing the float
And you got
move.
the cat suits. You got the cat suits.
Yeah, and turning into Cat Mario.
Sweet.
And it's just so cute. It's ridiculous.
This is the Mario game I've been waiting for. This is the one that I want to play.
That makes me want to get a Wii U.
It's to be quite honest, it is the ultimate Mario.
I was selling that. I was actually selling that to a mom, not selling it literally, but selling it theoretically, like as a pitch for Christmas, because their kids want certain things, and I'm like, your best choice for now is because your kid is 8. He's going to enjoy the Wii U so much more because it's got so much more games and more of his age range, because she caught him playing Grand Theft Auto 5 getting a lap dance, and I'm like, whoa, yeah, let's not do that. So
don't get kicked out.
No, it's just like she literally cracked it and threw it away, and it's like, you want to start him off right and have some really good games like the Wonderful 100 and the Super Mario 3D World and Link. Just
Pikmin. Any of the Zelda, and then you have the whole back catalog of the old Nintendo games.
You have so many great games.
There's so much choice with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think that we can move on right now from that particular PS4 thing. That's about as much interest I have as far as the next-gen situation. I do have some funny
We
videos.
can sum it up really easy with, you got the blue line of death, you got the
well, that's
disc
found in
problems.
1%. 1%.
Someone else said it better than I could do. You always wait 8 months to a year to buy a new console.
Always, every time.
Always. You wait for the games to come out. You wait to see ultimately which games that are specifically for those systems exclusives you want to play and what the long-term play features that you enjoy.
True. I think I might pick up a PlayStation 3 now. Maybe I'm ready for it.
PlayStation 3 is great. I love my PlayStation 3. I love my Xbox 360. They're still got a lot of replay. Hell, I'm playing my Dreamcast. I love it.
Yeah,
I love Dreamcast.
I still play my 64 and my Genesis all the time. I have game nights with my friends and we play 64 and
it's fantastic.
Smash Brothers.
But okay,
my Super Nintendo.
Summing it up, both next gens will have problems at the beginning. Wait and save your money because you'll enjoy it, and you can just say thanks for beta testing it for me, guys. I appreciate it.
I haven't heard anything too bad about the Wii U. Speaking about next gen.
That's because Nintendo consoles are built to last, but we don't have to talk about that.
We don't have to talk
bring
about
that up. I mean, goodness.
Okay,
no.
well, we're starting off a new thing that we started last week. We're actually playing funny little videos that are audio worthy for the show that are trying to get a humor. I think that the two very funny clips that we actually had last time was the greatest response to a prostitute. Remember with Wesley Snipes? No. And the girl, it says, I had great sex, that's why Dad died, or something.
What?
Yeah, it was really funny. You got to listen to it.
Oh, man, did I miss out on that?
Yeah, it was very funny. It was from, like, some ABC Family, special or something like this.
Yeah,
but,
that sounds like a family special right there.
Yeah. I had awesome sex, and that's why Dad died. It's like, it's so weird. But, okay, you guys like dance music? Tell me you love dance music.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, Jesse, you love dance music, right?
I adore dance music.
How about dance music on toy trumpets?
And toy trumpets.
Yes, right here. Let's.
Life doesn't get much better than that.
Right there. Okay, toy.
It's taking a lot of convincing.
God. Performing one of
Guys
your
hear
favorite
this?
techno
Yep.
standards.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't have my camera on. You guys can't see me doing the liquid. I wish I had my glow sticks with me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was hysterical because he's dressed up. Low lighting video. Guys dressed up in a short sleeve. Now, who really wears a short sleeve shirt and a tie? I don't know. I guess airline pilots. You do that? Oh, shame.
Yeah, I work in an office. I have to wear a tie.
Well, why don't you just wear long sleeve shirts? It's cold out.
Well, because fuck you.
Okay. Well, moving on.
I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
Yes.
Jesse has very sexy forearms that he likes to show off.
I'm good looking. Let's not forget that.
Sure.
Have you seen this beard? It's amazing.
It's nice. It's nice. Okay, this next clip right here has to be the creepiest game show host I've ever seen.
This
You mean the guy
and
who
also heard.
dressed his wife?
Okay, it says perverted 70s game show host tries to kiss all the girls who were on the show. But here's the thing. Some of these girls are 11, 12, 13 years old.
Is this from the Family Feud? Is this Richard
Is
Dawson?
it Family Feud?
Yeah, it's Richard Dawson. It's got to be Richard Dawson.
No,
Yeah,
like
he used to kiss all the girls. Like that was like a.
Okay, it says it definitely would not fly in 2013. Of course not, right here. So this is genuinely disturbing. Yeah. Where'd he go? What's the name of this guy? Is this guy a priest? This makes me hard. Come at me, bro.
What?
Yeah, it's all these comments right here. I don't know who this guy's name is, but let's see if we can. Let me just play this and creep the hell out of
I
you,
can
Jesse.
probably tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, Leanne. I was almost going to call you Lori. How could I miss? Oh, it's very easy. You're both very pretty. And you have green eyes. Blue. Are they? They're not blue. Now, don't tell me that. Look at me a little closer.
He's got that pederast voice.
They're
He
green.
sneaks in and kisses her.
See, I fooled you.
She's 11.
I fooled you.
Are you guys
You
watching
talk
this?
about
I
getting
can't. I don't have
married
the
and
video
having
on
a
this.
family and things like that. No, you don't.
I'll share the link with you later.
What do you do when you're 11 years old for a date? Where do you go? What are some things you do?
A creep.
Just walk home from school with each other.
Oh, you walk home from school with each other.
Whereabouts is that so I can kidnap
I know
you?
exactly.
What school do you go to? Where do you live?
Okay, what category? Do
At
you
what
hand out
time?
Kisses, Jennifer.
Will you sit on my lap, Jennifer?
You look like a young lady who likes to give lots of hugs and kisses out, do you? Hey?
Of my penis.
Hey?
It was a different time back then.
Yeah.
Just touch it. Make it sing. Slow motion, creepy.
Not really. Not really.
It was a simpler
Can I have a
time,
hug and
guys.
kiss?
It was a simpler time.
I can't
The
have...
guy's actually stalling the game just so he can get a kiss.
Oh,
from
he
this
is pretty
woman.
creepy. Oh, wow.
Even if
Found
I
the link.
say and whisper in your ear that, Allison, you're gonna win the show.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Nightmares now, thanks. Oh no. He sounded like, give me a six-pack and some fries.
Give me a kiss, I'll let you win everything. Even what's in my pants. It's like, oh god!
Still can't have a hug and a kiss? Well, I guess you can't win the show then.
Oh. Get this kid out of here. Take a kid from down the street.
Thought I told you to get loose women in here. Sir. Whoa. I'm sorry, sir. What can I say? God damn it, give me a fresh one.
Go down to the playground. Pick one out for me. I don't care.
Oh, we have his boys. Fine. Just put it in a wig. I don't care. I just love kisses. I'll probably see if I can hyperlink that onto the Mixcloud page so you guys can all get creeped out together and watch the visuals. Okay, here's it's a palate cleanser right here. So, okay, to fix it from a creepy guy to a funny creepy guy. So, it's funny because I actually sent Phil the article. It was courtesy of Kotaku.com and videogames.com is a British website that actually does a lot of videogamer.com is a website that does a lot of reviews for video games and whatnot in the UK region. But this guy made a video because he was mad because the title of it is YouTube says he was censored by criticizing another YouTuber. That's incorrect. Because he re-uploaded the same video, but then he cut out the certain parts of the video. Does anybody know why he was flagged for copyright? He was flagged for copyright for this review. Like, he made a video criticizing one YouTuber, but then that YouTuber flagged copyright on his video and made him take it down. Do you know why?
No.
It wasn't because of criticism. It's the fact that this guy, kind of a whiny baby, and I agreed with him, but then all of a sudden I looked at more the substance. Like, he literally had clips of this guy's video in his video and audio from this guy's videos. So literally, he had every right to claim copyright on this because not only are you disrespecting me, you're also using my material on your video to get hits. So I'm like, I'm going to take this off. So it's like he put up the flag right there. His name is Matt Leeds. And it's funny because he's crying about it and stuff. It's like, oh, this guy's not proper, and he does this, and he's very inappropriate, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I understand where you're coming from, man, because he was complaining that this particular man named, let me see if I can pronounce his name right, KSIO Lejai DEPT. That's how he's African.
It rolls right off the tongue.
Oh, yeah. Or just call him KSI. And he is a video game reviewer. He does a lot of Let's Plays. He's a feverant. He's an unbelievably crazy fan for FIFA. And he does, like, he'll ask inappropriate questions to people on the streets and just bug people. But this particular video that I wanted to play the audio clip from got him banned from Eurogames Expo for life in the UK. Because he was just unmercilessly picking on and messing with the booth babes. So I thought it was very funny, but literally this guy is saying, like, this guy gets hired for corporate gigs at family-friendly corporations like EA. I'm like, do you really consider EA a family-friendly organization? I really don't. I know it's a sports organization or a sports video game company that releases such franchises as FIFA and Madden and MLB and all that stuff. Is that correct, Phil? They
Yeah,
release
and
all
NHL. I mean,
NHL,
they do games like licensed material, like the Harry Potter games and stuff. But they don't necessarily just put out games for kids. They have adult content games that they put out.
So
as
let me
well.
play a clip right here. This is what the guy, because I don't believe it's on YouTube anymore. I think they're actually hosting it on Kotaku. That's the reason why, because I think he pulled it. So here's the video. So it's very funny, and I'm pretty sure that Jesse, in your inebriated state, will definitely find this hysterical.
Drinking.
Hey guys, you're working solid GWT, and today I'm with Massive Tits. How you doing?
All right, thanks.
Can I motorboat you?
Yeah?
Yeah. Right now?
Motorboat's the blonde.
Yeah, he sure does.
How was that?
Not big enough.
You left a bit of snort.
Not big enough. Bitch, I ain't leave no snort. I might leave something on your face, though. All right, so what's your favorite STD?
Oh, definitely chlamydia. Yeah.
It's because you already have it. So why do you look like such a muppet?
Well, you know, I just can't... Oh, right, you mean the costume?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, right, yeah.
Where have your tits gone?
Where have they gone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I can't see them. You're boring me.
Well, get a sword.
Pretty shitty sword. Would you date me?
I've got a boyfriend.
He's not very funny.
What if I killed him?
I'd probably be grieving for quite a while.
And then you'll be fine.
Well, you never know.
All right, it's a date then. What do you do in the game?
In the game, you run around the world of Camelot. You slay monsters.
Assassin's Creed did it. Assassin's Creed already did it. But what are you doing not fingering yourself?
Pardon?
What? I'm being nice to you.
Nice equals fingering you. And then he does the licking through the two fingers thing.
Creed's coming out.
You can't cast lightning out of your hands in Assassin's Creed.
But that's just stupid. You were in Luigi and Mario.
I originally got the idea from...
Why have you ruined it? Why do you look like such a penis?
To
the
alien.
Racist?
To the alien, yeah.
Are we what?
Racist.
Towards any other colour that's not red and that's not green, yeah.
Okay, who is this?
That is the Austrian, the man and only. You don't know that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Whoa! You like eggs?
Do I like games?
Eggs.
Oh, eggs.
How do you like them?
How do I like eggs?
No, eggs.
I'm not really an egg person. I only like egg when it's in...
Fertilized.
Doing the rape. He does the rape statement. Rape
He's
face.
not funny.
I found him. You gotta see his other.
He put the microphone on her boobies.
Yes.
Check out my other videos. No, I don't think I will, actually.
No, definitely check out all the videos. I find him quite. I was laughing. I find him hysterical. And the thing is, all this pretty much this article pretty much did for me is told me that this guy Matt Leeds is a twat and a complainer, and the fact that he's just not happy that he's not KSI, and KSI got another subscriber. The guy has about 5 million subscribers, and about almost every video of his has anywhere from 1 million to 3 million views on it. So he's got a lot of exposure, and of course, like I was talking to Phil before you fixed your headphone thing, that yes, he generates a lot of viewership, and a lot of people will watch his videos, but the one thing is, just like a lot of people, a lot of comedians, a lot of personalities, I'm pretty sure Ricky Gervais or anybody like that, they know when to shut it off. They know that if they're doing a family-friendly gig, or because he was working at the Xbox One release party in UK, he was hosting it. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't acting that way when he was hosting the show. But I'm pretty sure that they were streaming it live, or they had it on the TV or whatever. So I'm pretty sure he can turn it on and off when he needs to and stuff. So I think he was just trying to be a little outrageous right now. But that video, got him banned from the Eurogamer Expo. Do you know another person that got banned for life from a particular video game expo?
Who's that?
Yeah, Keith Apicary. Keith Apicary. You know, the guy who does the he was on Screw Attack. He was doing like, you know, well, Keith Apicary is his character, but he plays like the spastic gamer, where like, you know, he'll walk around with like the Virtual Boy on his head and walk around town. But he's from this area, from Massachusetts. But he messed around with PAX East in 2011, and they said you can't be doing that. Because he was literally walking around with a video camera, like messing with people, and like he had a microphone on a oh man, remember the hand cannon that they had for Super Nintendo? Super Scope. He had a microphone on a Super Scope, and he had another one on an Enforcer from Sega, and he was just pointing it at people, like having them talk into the microphone. But he was just doing a lot of crazy shit, and they said, you need to calm down. You can't be doing that stuff. So what does he do in 2012? He crashes the Rooster Teeth panel and starts taking off his clothes and dancing, because he's, I guess, known for frantic dancing and acting like a complete weirdo. But he got banned for life because he pissed off the wrong people at PAX East. I think he pissed off the head guy from the Penny Arcade Expo tour. So it was pretty interesting how he still is going on. I think he's actually doing more commercials right now and legitimate TV shows. So he did a 5-hour energy commercial where that was pretty funny. So nobody saw that? No? Guy falling asleep on the escalator and on people at the subway stops?
Oh, I think I might have seen that commercial.
Yeah, that guy. That's him. That's Keith Apicary. Let me see if I can bring up something really quick. And then we'll probably be able to close the show out on that. So, Keith Apicary.
So which guy got kicked off of YouTube? The Matt Lee's guy or the KI guy?
No, KI guy. KI guy. Because...
Good, he's obnoxious.
He's obnoxious. Oh, I love him. I find him...
Good, you can love him all you want. He's pretty fucking obnoxious.
What do you call it? This guy is a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You want to hear the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Or the best of Keith Apicary.
Now you have my attention.
What, the turtle song?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see how this works.
I don't know who Keith Apicary is. I don't like him.
You don't like Keith Apicary now?
I don't know who he is. He's not Ninja Turtles.
Oh, so you don't want to listen to it?
Oh, what?
I'm playing it.
Fuck are the Ninja Turtles?
Keith, TMNTSONG. He's actually driving the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles van. There, let's see if I can jump over to the song.
It was a joke. I know, I'm pretty really funny.
Yeah.
He's with April O'Neil.
Cowabunga was the word that you all screamed after you invaded my 13-inch TV. Then he kicked the crap out of my OG, and he had to drain my
the hell am I listening to?
All of his fun process.
Here, let me play the best of it. Like, he's more of a...
Well, that's the worst. We've already heard the worst, so we both
Keith-
know hear the best.
What?
I said we just heard the worst.
27 years old.
Yeah, see, I find Keith Apicary and guys like KSI hysterical.
And I love video games, but we're talking classics here.
He used to do a show for Screw Attack called Talking Classics.
Not only is the Virtual Boy one of the most revolutionary systems that humans will come to know, but it's fun. And it's got a real cool futuristic style.
Drooling.
Okay. I gotta get up. I gotta go to work today. That's okay. I don't mind the commute.
He gets out of his bunk bed, slides down a kid's slide. And then goes and plays Cruising USA.
Hello? Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Anyway, you guys can check him out later and stuff, but I find him funny because...
This guy's a little more, like, humorous. At least he's got, like, a character, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the other guy was just, like... all he was doing was being a dude
Loud and
bro
obnoxious,
molesting women. Like, this guy's actually got, like, a funny character.
Oh, no, yeah, because Keith Apicary, that's just one of his many characters that he does and stuff, so... But yeah, it's one of his most famous. But no, I do like KSI just because he's inappropriate. But I guess inappropriate sells, regardless of who you are. Any press is good press. So, all right. So I think we're gonna wrap it up right now for the show. Thank you very much for listening to our show, full of audio and majesty and stories and news reports and everything right there. So awesome. I guess this week is Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving on Thursday and Black Friday. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming, which means Game of Thrones is coming
tomorrow
back.
night. Tomorrow, yes, Game of Thrones is going to be back, and the South Park.
So you guys who haven't read the books, you're in for another treat.
Good.
You thought the Red Wedding was fun? Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
I've listened to the audiobooks. I haven't read the books, but I've listened to the audiobooks, so I do know what's coming, and I actually have a funny, quick story about the guy that's not related to what we were just talking about. The guy who plays Joffrey's quitting acting to go into
charity work.
Charity work, yeah.
Because everybody hates his character so much, he just
feels so he feels like he has to do charity work.
It's the only way to redeem himself, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not Joffrey! He's an asshole! Joffrey. Bloody hell!
The skit on crack.com where it was
and
the
Lena
Game of Thrones
Headey.
writing room.
And Lena Headey is broke as a joke. And she is actually filed for bankruptcy.
Who's that?
That is the queen. Or the mother of
Cersei?
Joffrey. Yes, Cersei. Cersei is bankrupt.
Seriously?
Seriously, it's correct.
Cersei.
I'm. That's also. Yeah, it's very weird, but I love that show, and I have to thank that show for making me happy to watch TV again, because The Walking Dead ended so horrifically that show just brought my spirits back up, because I was like, wow, this season is unbelievable. This is how you do a season 3. So, I cannot wait for the next season of Game of Thrones. But South Park is doing their part 3 of the Game of Thrones, where they actually have the release of Xbox One and the Black Friday. So, and also the Don't Touch Me Elmo. Cannot wait for that. All right, at Jace Down on Twitter, Couchmasters on Facebook, www.facebook.com, sit and be merry. The slash in there and whatnot. And and Jace Down Studios on Facebook. And Phil?
Issuesprogram.com, and follow me on Twitter at IGotIssuesMan.
Cool. And Jesse?
Me and my barbershop quartet will be performing around Boston, randomly, wherever we want to.
And if you want to paint a sailboat, come down to the Wicked Art Bar.
Wicked Art Bar. It's not a sailboat, it's a schooner.
It's funny. I know that you were working on Sunday. If you looked out the window, you probably saw a car, 2 cars in a car accident. That was me. So,
I missed that.
Some jackass from hit me. So it's great.
Did you at least get a free pizza?
You know what? Everybody says that, but no, I nothing. The kid was probably on his phone. So because he said the only 2 things he said were, "I didn't see you" and "I'm sorry." So I was so mad, but I did not feel violent toward him. I did not want to pull these guns out and use them.
Yeah, they're registered weapons, so you
No, I'm a pussycat. Anyway, okay, guys. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you next week. And I know that I haven't put up the show from last week, so you'll have a double dose this time before Thanksgiving.
Dog.
And also, yes,
double dose.
TurkeyDay.com, Mr. Science Theater 3000, hosted by Joel Hodson. Marathon going on.
Eat and be merry, everybody.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Bye, Jesse.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, it's Hanukkah.
Hanukkah's actually early this
exciting.
time. It doesn't coincide with
starts
Christmas.
on Thanksgiving. It's weird.
Oh, man. It's a Hanukkah, Thanksgivukkah.
There's a word for it. What is it? Thanksgivukkah?
It's called
Thanksgivukkah.
It's called boring.
Thanksgivukkah? Oh, I'm celebrating. I'm going to light candles and eat a turkey.
It was so hard to find Hanukkah stuff today. I went to a store to find simple Hanukkah things like, gold coins and a dreidel. Sorry, that's one of your Hanukkah gifts. You know that stuff. But
you ruined the surprise.
There was like 10 to 20 rows of Christmas things, and it's like one little spot in the Walmart where I had to go and get a dreidel. I mean, I don't want even. I understand Christmas is more popular, but you don't need to make me go to the basement of Walmart and next to dead bodies and rats just to get a dreidel. That's all.
That's 4th of July stuff. Oh, there's the Hanukkah stuff.
Yeah, that's the dreidel. Yeah,
This is really a long outro.
Oh no, I thought we stopped.
No,
I got your outro right here, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
If anyone wants to point me in the direction of some toxic ooze, I'd really appreciate it. I've been growing my zits out lately and popping them, but unfortunately, pus doesn't turn you into a ninja turtle.
This house is a fucking prison! This house is a fucking prison! I'm playing bullshit!
Will Ferrell, you're right.